Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. Ameen here with Muslim CEO. I wanted to answer a question some people tend to ask, and that is, how do I use these webinars? I always see people promoting webinars. We're doing a webinar. How do I actually use that for my business to actually grow my business? And the way to do that is with what I would call a sales webinar. So a lot of people think a webinar is just like a social media post or a blog post that you post it and it's just content, and people will maybe hear about you, maybe they'll benefit from your webinar, and somehow randomly they might buy or they might remember you 6 months later. That is not the way to do it. A webinar should be done as a sales webinar. You're going to put a lot into this webinar. You're going to make excellent content, and you also have to plan out how you're going to monetize the webinar. How do you generate revenue from this online presentation? You see, a webinar, getting someone live to attend your webinar means that they trust you a lot, they see a lot of value, and they're very, very engaged people. They've took out an hour, 2 hours of their day to watch you live. And that's not a very convenient thing to do a lot of the time, but they're still willing to do that. And that shows how much attention they are giving you. And so it's the perfect time for you to sell on that webinar. So the general way that we recommend you do it is that you do a webinar which is in line with the products that you're about to sell. You deliver some great content, and then right at the end, you pitch them. And you can take a good 15-20 minutes just talking about your product and how it links with the topic of the webinar and the content that you delivered. So the short answer is that is how you can use a webinar for your business. It is to sell, right? On that webinar, you should be expecting to generate sales right at the end. When you're pitching it, you should start to see sales coming in right at the end, if not a few hours afterwards. Okay, so that's the quick answer from us at Muslim CEO. If you want our free training on how to grow your business, then check the link below or go to muslimceo.com/grow. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.